You're a bridge for people. Being a bridge can be kind of hard because it may feel like people walk all over you, but people can't get from one side to another or from one perspective to a new perspective without you. Like, you branch people together. You are so important in community, and I feel like there's a part of you that forgets how important you are because you feel like the ground people walk on. Sometimes you might feel overused or over walked over, but it's literally something that you offer that connects communities that would never fucking speak. Like, I feel like you're so significant for being someone who connects communities. However that works for you, like maybe even connecting specific people, but you connect places that could not communicate without you. Honestly, it's just so funny, you guys. Like, I've done like 10 readings in the past couple of days, and so many of them have love in them, which is so funny because it just doesn't even feel like there's that much love in the air, but like every single reading is about love right now. Okay, I'm getting a really interesting energy. I feel like there's a part of you that I'm receiving a really strong tightness right now as well in this area. So maybe there's a part of you that like doesn't really ever talk about this with anyone, or maybe you don't feel safe. Maybe you feel like your voice isn't safe to be heard, or the spaces around you aren't safe right now. That would be significant for you. With Strength in the Lovers, I'm receiving this energy that this is also connected to the fact that you are such a bridge. I almost feel like there's a part of you that wonders if there is love out there for you, or if there is equal, like an equal match. Because with Strength in the Lovers, I feel like you've been being prepared your entire life. You've been strengthened. You've been worked on. There might even be a part of you that's like, God, like, what are you possibly preparing me for? Because with every single quality that I have inside of me, I don't understand how could I use all of these? Like, how could everything that I've ever been through be so necessary for one feat, you know? And then we have the Knight of Cups coming out. So I feel like you just feel like you're in constant preparation, and you're like, God, will I ever be ready? Will I ever be ready? 333 on the timer, okay? Like, I feel like you're this beautiful bridge, but at the same time, you can feel that you're meant to be more than a bridge, or that your abilities are meant to be used in a more powerful way. Maybe you don't understand what that means yet, though. The Knight of Cups tells me that someone's going to be approaching you soon with a romantic offer, okay? So I almost feel like Source is giving you a sign right now that there may be a part of you that doesn't know if there will ever be a significant other for you, but there will. And I feel like that's not even what you want to hear. Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Cups. Yeah, you're going to get really lucky in love. You are. I'm just hearing, to what ends would you go through anything if there weren't another side of it? You know, like, every single experience that we have is a gift so that we can experience the other end of that energy. That's part of living on planet Earth. Planet Earth is made up of all of these like really beautiful polarities, right? There's light and there's dark, there's gravity and there's non-gravity, and there's just so every single thing has an end, right? Every single thing has another side of it, okay? And I feel like you get to see all those different sides all the time, but you wouldn't be thrown into it the way that you've been thrown into it to experience what you're experiencing if it didn't mean that you weren't going to hit the other end of it too, okay? And I do feel like you're going to get really, really lucky in love. I just feel like there's also a part of you that I can feel like a pit inside of you that's like, I don't know if you believe it. Yeah, I just feel this like, maybe there's a part of you that like wonders sometimes, like, am I just supposed to settle like everyone else? But you're not. First off, let me just say it to you. You're not. You're not meant to settle. King of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. I feel like there is, I feel like you're being prepared for more than just love. And I feel like there's something about your gifts being shared more profoundly. With Three of Pentacles, this is, I also noticed the threes. Threes may be significant for you. But threes are our number that connect us to community, platform, fame, celebrities, being in the spotlight. Threes are all about the union of people coming together and platform, right? And sharing your voice, stepping up. Totally forgot that that was going. Amen. I feel like the person that you're going to be in a partnership with is going to be someone that's extremely financially stable. And I feel like because of that, it's almost like you are being brought to a version of you that can hold conversation and be in presence with someone that is actually worthy of you as a soul. But sometimes we have to create a rise within ourselves, as in our belief systems have to rise and our perspectives have to rise, and we as beings have to rise, because the connection that you're meant to be in, there has to be that really beautiful ebb and flow, right? And I feel like the part of you that doesn't believe if love is actually ever going to happen for you, or the fear that you have that like maybe you'll turn out like some of the people you know that like never loved, like that's just all, that's just love trying to get you down. It just feels like energy that like isn't. Sometimes it's so hard to be a seer because I can feel everything that you feel, and I can see the perspective, and I can see all the different sides of things too. So I can literally see like the fact that there's so much more purpose that you have and things for you to accomplish, and you've been built for all of these things so that you can experience the other side of them. And some of these things you wouldn't be able to experience if you were in a relationship from the beginning. If you'd have the same story that someone else has, you wouldn't have gotten to experience a lot of the things that you're experiencing now, or even coming in the future years, right? Sometimes things are timed out so perfectly for you that a partner is going to arrive once you've begun a lot of the things that your soul is meant to do here. Because a lot of these things that your soul is connected to, they're connected to you as a whole. Like, not you as a partner as a whole, but you as a whole. Like, your soul is what is aligned with these things. And so the frequency of just you, before you have someone else's energy dancing in yours, is what's so significant to get everything started. Okay? Whew, that was beautiful. Well, if this message resonated with you or found you, definitely let me know, and I will see you in the next message.